State. And we've got Penn State and Iowa coming up in just a matter of moments. Since the turn of the century, Penn State's had a rough time against Iowa, only one victory. What do you expect to see tonight?
I think you'll see a great effort by Penn State. I think the whole thing's going to come down to the quarterback. But Iowa has won the last two by coming back in the fourth quarter. I wouldn't be surprised to see the same type of game.
It's going to be a challenge for Penn State running back Evan Royster to run against this defense. They're third in the nation, giving up less than 66 yards a game, and they have the best front four led by Adrian Claiborne in the Big Ten.
It'll be a raucous atmosphere in Kinnick Stadium, and it's a great night of college football as well. Throughout the first half, constant updates of Stanford and Oregon, which you can see on ABC or ESPN2. Also Alabama and Florida, and we're back at halftime to break down everything that's gone on in the night session of what has already been an exciting day. But right now, time for the Nittany Lions and the Hawkeyes from Kinnick.
This is Tailgate Week, fired up by Kingsford Charcoal. The first Saturday in October brings the ubiquitous autumnal hues across the Big Ten. The intimations of conference play resonate all the way from State College, Pennsylvania to Iowa City. And the respective brain trust readies their teams for a 9-week examination of resolve and conviction. Welcome, everyone, to ESPN College Football Primetime, presented by Hampton Hotels, as part of Tailgate Week, fired up by Kingsford Charcoal. And welcome to a sold-out Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City. I'm Mark Jones, along with Bob Davey and Beth Mowens down in the field. The 23rd meeting all-time between these two teams, and Bob, really a couple of crews that are mirror images of each other.
Yeah, you look at the record, they're almost exactly the same. Both teams 3 wins at home against teams they were really expected to beat. Both teams tough losses on the road at night to 2 ranked opponents.
And this series has been characterized by close games. Iowa hasn't lost here to Penn State since 1999. Both teams with national rankings on the line as they begin conference play today. But Bob, hey, we're going back in the time machine today, right?
Yeah, fans across the country better take notice tonight. This may be the only game in the country this year where both teams huddle on offense and there actually is a fullback on the field, something that's unheard of in college football now.
Well, as similar as these teams are, they do have some significant differences. We'll talk about them on the other side. Stick around. First and 10 from the 35. Stanzi completes it to Marvin McNutt, and he's drilled out of bounds over on the Penn State side of the field. Going to mark it at the 48. 2nd and 6. On the reverse. A nice gain down to the 33. The Hawkeyes with a little reverse play. Paul Chaney Jr., the ball carrier, and a 15-yard gain. Orson Robinson out of the backfield, lining up in the eye. Looking McNutt's way. What a catch by Marvin McNutt. It'll be 1st and goal Hawkeyes, who is working against Stephon Morris, the sophomore. Michael Meyer now comes to attempt this field goal from, this is a real chip shot, about 20 yards out, 21 call it. 1 of 2 on the season. And Meyer knocks it through. But some Iowa people thinking what could have been if not for that penalty, that motion penalty, like you said, Bob. Instead, they'll take the field goal and off to a pretty good start, 3-0. Just underway here in Iowa City on homecoming weekend. Second and 1. Stanzi's going to take off with it. And hook slides safely for the first down at the 34-yard line. Stanzi with plenty of time. First down at the 15-yard line, finds Reisner as tight end again. Reisner picks up 16. Stanzi, wide open. Touchdown, Johnson Culianos. Johnson Culianos with another touchdown reception as he attempts to rewrite the Iowa record book with respect to receptions. For Stanzi, that's his 41st career touchdown pass. And the Iowa Hawkeyes with a 10-0 lead. And the Cardinal really opening some eyes this year.
Great games tonight across the country in college football. What a great night.
Bolden trying to get untracked offensively on 2nd and 8. And they don't give him any time. Sacked by Christian Ballard. The 8th sack of the season for the Hawkeyes defensively. Dolphins coming off a loss against the Jets on Sunday Night Football last week. Stanzi with a bootleg completes it. Marvin McNutt. And McNutt chopped down right at midfield. 1st and 10 for the Hawkeyes.
Action comes back out.
Stanzi given time. McNutt again. Great catch to go down low and scoop it up at the 32-yard line. An 18-yard gain. Robinson again. Up high, but didn't get into the end zone. Stopped up just short. Stanzi keeps it. Touchdown Hawkeyes.
Trip, State College, Pennsylvania.
Wouldn't want to drive home tonight.
Not with the score and the way this is going. You got to wonder if it was worth the price at the time you took to get here so far.
Don't ask the alumni of Iowa that, though. It's worth it for them so far. On the other side, Ricky Stanzi, meanwhile, with his 2nd rushing touchdown this season and the 2nd of his career. The extra point good. Big Saturday in college football. Reese Davis back in the studio. Tell us what's happening. And Penn State will get the ball, remember, to begin the 2nd half. Let's go to Beth.
Coach, how do you turn around what had been a frustrating first half into an improved 2nd half?
Well, they just kick it a reason. They played better than we had. Quarterback's a little bit jittery. Got to settle down, and we can play better.
What happened, Coach, on that last possession there with the possibility of calling the timeout?
Just ran out of time.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, you heard the answer. The young quarterback, Bolden, under a little bit of pressure. And Reese Davis, you know what they say about pressure? Pressure makes diamonds, and pressure busts pipes. No one's calling for a plumber yet. Back to you in the studio with the Winnie's halftime report.
He had lost a little bit of burst.
They give it to the first man through, and he's stoned. Michael Zordich was stopped at the line of scrimmage, and now they look at a 4th and goal, down 14 points.
Probably a good option down right here. Quarterback run.
They go empty. Bolden keeps it. No touchdown. Stopped short.
Well, that was great effort. Christian Ballard, Jeremiah Hunter.
But the other 77,000 going to go home even happier after this interception by Sean Prater. And Prater's thinking about 6. Touchdown!
local western Pennsylvania guy. Grew up, went to Upper St. Clair High School.
Into the end zone and incomplete. And that's the end. Iowa wins it 24-3, improving to 4-1 on the season, and in the process notching their first Big Ten win of the season. Penn State falling to 3-2 next week at home against Illinois. Well, this has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Claiborne with a nice night. Hawkeye fans going home happy on homecoming weekend. For Bob Davey and our entire gang behind the camera, I'm Mark Jones. Thanks for watching. Right now, we go to Sports Center.